Hi, I'm Kristen Anderson, and I'm at the Mount Vernon Middle School Music Room. Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
Office at Mount Vernon. Good morning, Mount Vernon, Lisbon.
Good morning, Mount Vernon and Lisbon. I'm Joe.
And I am Kim.
And we are
Promoting the awesomeness of the Mount Vernon and Lisbon area. Good morning, Nathan. Good morning, Joe. How is everybody?
You know what, as this vaccine rolls out, it's getting more and more awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
What's that a combination?
Vaccine awesome. Awesome.
New One Mission t-shirt. You
We
get
created
the
it
TM.
here.
You get the TM. Shall we?
Sure. Mount Vernon, Lisbon, this is your breaking news.
Volume 152, number 10, March 11th, 2021. 10, 11, 21.
Wow. Well, breaking news. We've got a story walk in downtown Lisbon.
That is not the breaking news.
That's kind of breaking.
Oh, that is cool.
Friends of the Lisbon Library is sponsoring a story walk in downtown Lisbon, ladies and gentlemen.
I love it.
Story walk will be held in the easternmost block of downtown Lisbon, with business and property owners placing laminated placards in their windows. The book feature will be the picture book Cat's Colors.
Oh.
You know that book?
Wow.
The book begins with the title page of the library window and then proceeds east down to Fantastic Escape. The story then continues on business windows across the street, heading to the west.
Now, didn't they do that on the road between
Yes.
Mount Vernon and Lisbon? Don't they do that sometimes?
Is that
Yeah.
something now we can say they do every year?
Oh,
Or
no.
they've done it? for
They've done
years?
it every year at this point.
Yeah, that's great.
Anyway, well, that's exciting. So go read a book and take a walk.
That sounds like an Amy White project.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Thank you, Amy, for all that good work. And I'm sure you had a good crew to put it all together. So, thanks.
Great crew. Well, Mount Vernon has won $50,000 in the statewide cold turkey project.
Say that again.
Mount Vernon won $50,000 in the statewide cold turkey project.
How much?
50 grand.
What?
50,000.
Oh.
No, don't give it that many.
Oh, okay. Well,
How many did she make it?
I
500?
said no. I said oh. Yeah. But very
$5
good.
billion.
Congratulations, CDG, and all the hard-working people that made that happen.
You know, there's a really nice feature in here.
Huge.
The true cold turkey winners, and it's you talked to two, I think, two of the what we call the fighters, those that were giving up smoking for this challenge. So I'll just read it to you. 9 people in the cold turkey challenge helped Mount Vernon win $50,000 and gain something important for themselves. They worked hard toward quitting nicotine.
Wow.
9 took part in a program January and February, getting information and support with tools like regular weekly meetings. So
That's awesome.
2 of them here, Trace Karstensen and Daniel Cumley, are featured, so read about them. The Nicotine Cessation Contest, sponsored by the Reichert Family Foundation and Above and Beyond Cancer, was created to celebrate the 50-year anniversary of the 1971 Norman Lear movie Cold Turkey. Did you see that movie?
No,
You know?
not yet at this
I
point.
got it on DVD if anyone
Okay.
wants to borrow it.
Okay.
In fact, I got 2 copies.
Anyone.
But call
Anyone out there.
Joe J. DVD Library.
.com.
Yeah. Anyway, the money's going to be used, of course,
Yeah, what is
to finish what we call the Scar Charlie Boutique Alley Pocket Park we're building, and to do a exercise trail out by the Wellness Center.
I'm sorry, but I've got to tell you, I walked through that little area yesterday. It is stunning already.
Well-
It is such a beautiful use of space. I just love the project. I think it's going to be well
Thank you.
utilized during our festivals. It's just going to be.
I need some wood because, you know, we're very close now. I hope we get it done by Chocolate Walk. We might not make it. There are 3 contractors that need to get work done in there, and then Del Merrill and the Mount Vernon Area Arts Council have to get in there after they're done to finish up the project. So I'm hoping that we can unveil it, Chocolate Walk. But if
Wouldn't that
not,
be
we'll have to
awesome?
wait till the next festival.
Well, it's worth the
unfortunately.
wait because it is just beautiful to see that transformation. So.
Yeah, well, I hope everybody likes it. I was in there the other day with a volunteer, and we swept up dog poo and rocks and gravel and all sorts of things. So I'm glad you walked by after we finished all that.
Well, thank you for doing that as well. Glad I didn't step in any poo.
All part of my job description.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
Dog
All right.
street sweeper.
So, council approves the event at the LBC.
What's that?
It says right here, Lisbon Post Prom is to be held in May.
Oh,
A year after it opened, the Lester Burge Wellness Center is being rented for an event.
wow.
Lisbon High School has reserved the space for its after-prom activities. Well, that would be fun for after-prom. I
Yeah.
want to go back to high school and so I can go to prom and do this and after-prom. Okay, maybe not.
I'm really proud that they get to have some sort of something going on. Look at, oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Where are you? Oh,
I
yeah,
just
the
turned
next
page.
page.
It's on my
Well, hold it, we got to
page.
talk about the vaccination.
Okay, please do.
So the Johnson & Johnson vaccination starts to roll out in Iowa. 211 helps organize vaccinations for those without internet access. So the vaccinations will soon begin being distributed in the state of Iowa. The first doses were rolled out in the state at the beginning of the week, March 1, with subsequent doses slated to come in the middle of March.
And that's one shot, right? And that's one shot of the virus, version of the virus,
Yes.
right? So it's a little different than the biologics.
So
You had your shot, Nathan?
I have not yet.
And Joe has had yours,
I've had my first,
Fine.
not my second.
and I haven't had one yet either, so, okay, just checking our status.
I know. Keep it. Every week, I want you to ask and see where we are.
I
Yep.
will.
You know, by June, hopefully we'll all have it.
Yep.
Maybe.
Yeah,
And then we just have festivals like regular.
I'll be happy to take
And we
my
don't wear
turn.
masks anymore. You think?
Who knows, that'll be interesting.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, let's go here to some more breaking news.
Oh my.
Posters on display for Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Theater. Nice picture of, it looks like our very dear Kim Benish here, Bill Krogan.
Masked marauders.
Yeah. Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Theater has digitized and put on display a number of posters for productions. The community theater has performed along the walls of the First Street Community Theater. That's actually
Where we are
where
right
we
now.
are now, yeah.
To
So
the
we can
left
see
and to
them
the right
from
of
here.
us.
So I don't know if you get a shot of them or whatever, Nathan,
Well, and
but
I don't know what this story says, but Amy White and Braden Rude had this idea to make posters of, because our 40th anniversary was last year. And then Braden printed them off, made the copies of them, found all of them, or most of them, and then Amy White laminated all of them. And then they were gonna put them backstage where nobody could enjoy them. And so, I was like, we have to put these beautiful things, all this hard work on display.
well, it's fun too because, you know, I'm in this room a lot, so I go through and I go, oh yeah, I saw that one, I saw that one, I saw that one, oh yeah.
But I was,
And it's amazing how many that I've been to.
right.
Have I lived here that long to go to that many community theater
You're an
productions?
art supporter, so.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, my
So-
grandson, when we were putting them up, he would be like, have you been in this one now? Have you been in this one now? Have
And
you
you
been in
said,
this one?
yes, yes,
Yes, yes, no, yes, no,
It's
yes,
mostly
yes,
yes.
yes. Well,
Okay, so let's read the article, shall we? The Mount Vernon Lisbon Community Theater has digitized and put on display a number of posters for productions the community theater has performed along the walls of the First Street Community Theater. Here's a quote from Braden. It all started out as me wanting to have all of the posters that we own displayed backstage. We have had some posters up, but with our 40th anniversary and all shows stopping, I thought I would just get them all together and get them printed. Posters were laminated by Amy White, board member. As the crew was looking to hang them up backstage, as Rude planned, Kim Benish and Amy White thought they looked too pretty to just hang backstage. So there you go. Well, that's a nice little thing. You guys all have to look forward to coming in and seeing them.
yes,
All right.
many years of productions. And that's not even, this isn't all of them.
And they haven't ended. And in fact, we'll probably be performing in this room
Yeah,
by the end
well,
of the year.
and
won't we?
we've been doing stuff virtually. We've done 2 programs and we're starting our 3rd virtual show through all of this. And we actually got a live production in last year.
Right.
The weekend before, we closed the weekend, everything
Yeah, that's
closed.
right.
Yeah.
So we've been really lucky to be as active as we have been, so, yeah.
Well, you're coming back, and we're all coming back, and that's the good news. Tuesday morning book club,
Ooh,
discussing book about second chances. Oh my gosh, we're all getting a second chance now, aren't
that's
we?
for sure. Who
So,
doesn't need a second chance?
however, the next meeting could be in person due to the COVID. To the vaccine distribution. All right.
There should be like 14 first pages. Because this is all front page news.
It is. Tuesday morning book club at Cole Library will have its next meeting, Tuesday, March 16, 9:30 to 11 over Zoom. Still on Zoom.
That's okay.
Yep. due to the pandemic. You can email Shireen Player to get the link. All are welcome to join the book club. All are welcome, I love that.
All are welcome.
Yeah, go join that book club and read something.
Yes.
So they're reading, the group will be reading and discussing the book Redhead by the Side of the Road. That's an Ann Tyler book. Michelle Pelkey is going to lead the discussion.
Very nice.
So there you go. Well, find out more about that if you're looking for a book club, and you know, why not? Okay, so MVEA proposes 5-year contract. Mount Vernon's Education Association has proposed entering into a 5-year contract with the district school board that would include a 4% base pay increase of $1,450 for teachers for the July 1, 2021 to June 30th, 2022 school year. 3% base pay increase for each of the following 4 years. So there you go.
Wow. And signs of spring, speaking of Chalk the Walk banners are going up.
They're up.
Well, this picture shows
Oh,
them going up.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you know, speaking of, spring ahead, right? This weekend, don't forget.
I love that, but I always forget. No, I either forget or I'm changing them on Saturday night at 10 o'clock.
And it's
the
always
kids
right
are
around-
going, what time is it? Is it what? Yeah.
It's always right around my birthday weekend too, so it's,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Oh, does that mean you get an extra hour for your birthday?
No, it means I get less
Less
sleep.
hour.
I get grumpier.
Oh.
I cannot believe that.
You're right. Okay, hold it. Cameras are being installed.
What?
It says right here.
Where?
The city of Lisbon will be installing additional cameras at Lisbon City Hall, downtown and parks. Council approved a $12,500 bid from RC Tech in Lisbon to install the video cameras.
Oh, wow.
All right.
So behave yourself, because
Yep.
you're on camera.
Yeah. Well, you're on camera a lot in the world now.
You know, everyone carries one.
We're like on camera right now.
What? No one
This is
told me
not.
that. No one told me that.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna sue us, Nathan.
I thought Nathan was just standing there being supportive.
All right. So there's also an adopt a hydrant program being discussed.
I bet a lot of dogs will sign up for
Let's
that.
find out. Lisbon City Council might look at establishing an adopt a fire hydrant program to help make sure fire hydrants in the community of Lisbon are cleared. Well, that makes sense.
Well, and if it's on your block and you're scooping your sidewalk, why not?
Yeah.
Work around it.
So Brandon Siggins over there, Lisbon City Administrator, said that members of the fire department will clear hydrants in the community as they have time. This winter, which Siggins hopes a fluke, has been tougher to keep hydrants clear. I'm sure that's true.
Of course.
They're all buried under piles of snow.
Million feet of snow,
Yeah.
yes.
Let me see. He notes that if they are not cleared, they can take 5 minutes for firefighters to dig to, which can be significant.
Well-
if a house is on fire, 5 extra minutes.
Absolutely. And you know what? I think that's just awareness. People don't know. People don't think about that. So thank you for writing the article that says, you know what? Just think about that. If you've got one on your block and you're scooping your sidewalk, maybe work around it.
Sometimes you
don't-
see like those big poles with the little flag kind of marking them in the snow, so at least you know where it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever see those?
No.
Maybe it's just me.
Maybe they're marking for you.
Oh.
This is just for you.
Joe's
But-
coming by.
But that's really good to know, and thank you for the awareness. I appreciate those articles.
Okay. Nathan Countryman's story. The
Oh,
city of
what's
Mount
that?
Vernon may be looking at returning to in-person council meetings.
Uh-oh.
Any in-person meeting will be held at the Mount Vernon Lisbon Police Department conference room.
And
a
that's
room.
big, right? That's the big.
That's the big room.
Yeah.
I've been in meetings in that. It is huge. You do feel
Yeah.
safe in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You do feel like you
Got
can't
plenty
take
of space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can move around. So anyway,
I really like how people are inching, not sprinting towards these changes.
Yeah.
It's like, let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of this.
mhm.
Very proud of us, because it would be very easy to go, woo, let's go, and we're not, so good job.
Yeah.
Good job, Mount Vernon and Lisbon.
We're not ready to
Awesome.
go, woo, let's go. We're gonna take it slow.
Well, but some places are not doing that, and so I'm glad that we are. Good job.
Oh, Lisbon advances 20 to state individual contests.
What?
Lisbon High School advanced 20 events
Fiji?
Yeah.
Nice.
to the state individual speech contest to be held in Lisbon Thursday, March 11th.
That's today.
Today,
The group also received 5 Division II ratings at the speech contest in Lisbon Saturday, February 27th. The contest was adjudicated in front of judges live Saturday morning.
wow,
And there's a lot of names in here. I'm not going to read them all because that takes way too long.
it's a good program.
But they're all in there. We didn't learn about our kids. What?
Yes.
What is this page is this?
Take the time.
A5. Get in there and look at all what these kids are, nice kids. Good kids,
Nice
doing good
kids.
things.
100%.
All right. Okay, Coke Corner, everyone. Coke Corner.
Coke corner.
Here's the Coke Corner.
Coke corner.
All right. Books are an important part of a young child's development.
I knew that. But it's
I
always
didn't
good to
know
be
that.
reminded.
All right.
I was reading St. Patrick's books to Zane yesterday.
And what do you think?
He was not excited at first, but then he settled right in.
Good.
You know, they're little creatures of, you know.
Yeah, clickety clickety.
So, but he settled in and enjoyed it. We looked for leprechauns in the book.
All right. At Cole Library, to support our youngest readers and their daycare providers, we have a picture book delivery program. Did you know that?
He did.
Yeah.
He knew it. He's part of paper.
You probably read it before I did, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. What is Book Buddies? Book Buddies is a free library delivery service to in-home daycare providers. Well, that's you. You can get free books.
I am not, I am a nana. That is very different from the in-home daycare provider. Very different. Those people are
Well, you
like,
do the work.
okay, if this is the war, I am in the office with the medals or something, seeing no friendly fire, okay? No fire whatsoever. They are front line.
I still think you have a case if you call Kathy
No.
at Cold Corner and say, can I get some books delivered?
No.
My grandchildren have tied me to a chair and are running around the place.
That might be true, but that is not what this is for.
I think you have a case. Okay, anyway,
Those
you can
daycare-
read all about it in Cold
Oh,
Corner.
daycare providers,
No.
they deserve much whatever they
Oh.
can get.
We got City of Mount Vernon budget hearing held.
Awesome.
Status quo might be the best way to describe the City of Mount Vernon's budget. Tax rate and the expected revenues are staying the same as the City Council held its budget hearing March 1. There were no public or written comments on the budget for the City of Mount Vernon. The levy rate is remaining at $12.99 per thousand, the same as it has remained for more than 20 years.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Last week was Lisbon's and this week is Mount Vernon's.
Mount Vernon City Administrator Chris Nosrich noted that there is only $800 expected in new tax dollars in this coming budget. $800.
You know? I don't know what to say about that. Good job.
Okay, MVCSD receives clean audit. Oh, I'm glad they didn't hire a dirty auditor. Says right here, Hunt and Associates, PC, Certified Public Accountants, today released an audit report on Mount Vernon Community School District in Mount Vernon. District's revenues totaled 20 million, 169, 174. Am I reading that right? That sounds so much. For the year ended June 30th, 2020, a 1.5% increase from the prior year. What do they mean by clean? What's that mean?
There's not any red flags that are raised in the audit, that you're not
Yeah.
spending money
They're spending it-
inappropriately.
It's positive.
They're spending it appropriately.
Usually the only ones those get are desegregation of duties, that there's just not enough people watching over the money is the
Yeah.
big one, but
But we are good. We got a good commander in chief over there.
Keeping an eye on it.
Oh boy, he is awesome.
All right. Do you think we can ask for some budget for our show through them?
no.
I always teach my children you can ask for what you want, but you might not get
I'm
what
just
you want.
kidding. We are totally doing this out of the love of our own hearts.
Which is a good thing, because if we were doing it for money, we would be really stupid.
We'd be fired because we're gonna suck at it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Okay.
Mount Vernon advances 33 to
Yes.
state individual speech
Yes.
contest.
Yes.
You know them all.
I do know many, yes.
Mount Vernon earned 33 Division I ratings and 8 Division II ratings at the district speech contest held Saturday, February 27 at Mount Vernon High School. Contest was adjudicated by 2 separate judges. Were you one?
Yes.
All right, one is right here in front of
Yep.
me. All right. There's a whole list of who won, and they're all names we know and love.
And they're going at it
God
again
bless them,
on
and
Saturday.
Congratulations.
They're going on Saturday, they're doing it again, so.
Do you judge again on Saturday?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Good for you. Gotta
Well,
get-
I saw half the school. I would feel horrible coming back and giving them comments again that.
Yeah, that one didn't seem, yeah, that would, yeah, and that's enough. All day, one judge, that's a lot. Thank you for doing that.
You should
One
take a day off and call Cole Library and get one of those
Get some
books.
picture books delivered. Great idea. Silly boy.
Okay. I love a good picture book.
I have plenty,
Okay.
if you need to borrow some of mine.
All right. Frawley moves into the head coach role for Cornell cross country programs.
Oh my goodness, I think we're moving into sports.
This is Jerry Frawley. Now, Jerry Frawley has been elevated to head coach of Cornell's men's and women's cross-country program.
And you've seen them running around town.
Yeah, when
There's
almost about 4 o'clock is when those cross-countryers come by
They're
my
the people
office.
with the running shorts
Yeah,
that make it look very easy.
right. They're
That's
not huffing and puffing.
That is not how running is for the
Nope.
average person. So if you see them, take a moment and just watch the gazelles jaunt by you, because it is absolutely beautiful and so not what happens when I put these shoes on and
Yeah.
attempt to do anything.
Now, there'd have to be like a jaguar chasing me or something.
Not even that. I am,
All right.
please, do you have doom, 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 doom? Oh, it's
Okay, the lacrosse team routes Morningside. It says right here.
routes.
Cornell's women's lacrosse team turned in an offensive performance. What
That's
did
right.
they do?
They beat them.
Okay, for the record book Sunday afternoon with a 22-1 rout
That is
of
a route.
NAIA's Morningside.
That's a route.
Coach Meredith Merce's Rams set school records. That's exciting for most goals
Oh, yeah.
scored and largest margin of victory for a
They-
match in the program's 7th season of varsity lacrosse.
They came ready to play.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Whew.
Did you see it?
I did not.
Oh.
But it's lacrosse is fascinating to me, and I do want to get to some matches this year because it's fascinating the difference between men's lacrosse and women's lacrosse. It's incredible. They're like two different sports.
We've got the volleyball team vaulting. They're vaulting, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm not
The
surprised.
Cornell volleyball team vaults to number 11. It's a small sample of work, although an impressive one, that has vaulted Cornell's volleyball team to its highest national ranking in program history.
Yeah.
That's
big. Jeff Meeker and company.
Roster includes Mount Vernon High School alums Rory Light, Sydney Meeker, Caitlin Babcock, and Summer Brand.
Yeah.
Those are names we recognize.
Yes.
The Rams leap to number 11 in the American Volleyball
13.
Coaches Association.
13 spots.
Jumped 13 spots. Making the biggest move of any team in the top 25.
He has
This is
been-
like a really important story.
Yeah.
It sounds really big to me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a big deal.
Okay,
I
the
mean, they
Rams.
have a very successfill program, but that's a great accolade that
Yeah.
they deserve.
All right, Rams are excited to return to the field.
What field? Which field?
Oh my God, they're so excited.
What field?
I can't wait to see them. Are they the ones jumping up and down outside right now?
I don't know.
Going jumping jacks?
Maybe.
Here we go.
Baseball!
Nearly 22 months later, Cornell's baseball team remains the reigning Midwest Conference Tournament champion.
Woohoo!
All signs are positively pointed that a 2021 champion will be crowned on the field later this spring.
All right.
Rams are thankful simply to be back on the field after having last season halted after only 9 games because of the pandemic. Oh, you know, it's like you cage these athletes up and all of a sudden
Beast.
you open the gate and they're like, wow,
Yes.
let me get out there.
That's right.
Oh,
100%.
how exciting.
Wow. Very cool.
So Sarah Ruzicka of Lisbon was named to the first team for the Tri-Rivers Girls Basketball All-Conference team.
Congratulations to her.
Look at all these really great stories right now. You know?
Yes.
Picked for the second team All-Conference teams were Lisbon's Peyton Robinson and Callie Nelson.
Congratulations.
And then Stacia Hall was named an honorable mention selection for the All-Conference team.
That's great.
It's really great.
That's a lot of work. And you know, a lot of people go to the gym every day and they practice every day and they play hard. And it's nice when you get a little bit of a pat on the back. Good job.
All right, here's my last one.
What is it?
Mount Vernon falls to Davenport Assumption.
Darn it.
Yeah, not fair.
No.
We had all those really good stories.
Well, we're ending on a nice, good season. Hard-fought battle. Well done.
Okay, let's just read it. The Mount Vernon varsity boys basketball season has come to an end. The Class 3A Sub-State 5 Championship saw the Mustangs face off with Davenport Assumption.
Yeah.
Knights.
Yeah.
Darn Knights. Tuesday, March 2nd, with the winner to advance to the annual state tournament in Des Moines.
Darn.
Knights took the contest 57-59 33, ending the Mustangs 2021 season journey at 17-6. It's okay.
It's okay.
kids.
And what I always wanted then, after I got beaten, was I always rooted for the team that beat us, because I always wanted to say, we got beaten by the state champions. So maybe they'll go all the way and they'll be like, well, okay, we got beaten by the state champions,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
That's what I think.
And there's always next year, kids.
You know, for most of them, there's some seniors, it's not
Yeah.
gonna be there for them. This is their last year, but they did well.
Yes.
Let's sing about it.
Oh, just what makes that little old ant think he can move that rubber tree plant? Everyone knows an ant can't
Nope.
move that rubber tree plant, but he's got
What?
high hopes.
We'll
He's
sing
got
next week.
high
Thanks for
hopes.
listening.
He's got
See ya.
high apple pie.